Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Dale getting real and feeling smitten. Bachelor Happy Hour, full episode story. The golden sunset reflected off the calm waters of a Miami harbor as the opening credits of Bachelor Happy Hour rolled. Behind the scenes, the energy was electric, fans were buzzing online, hashtags were trending, and inside the studio, the host, Jesse Palmer, was preparing to dig into the kind of drama that had everyone talking about Bachelor Nation. But tonight, the spotlight was on one man in particular, Dale. The episode began with a pre-recorded montage, clips of Dale walking on the beach, laughing with fellow cast members, and candid confessions about his experiences. There was a quiet intensity about him, a vulnerability that fans couldn't ignore. Dale has been different this season, Jesse Palmer teased to the camera, leaning slightly forward with that signature knowing smile. He's been honest, charming, and maybe, just maybe, a little smitten. But is he ready to admit it? Cue the applause. Cue the dramatic music. Dale walked onto the set, casual yet polished, his usual easygoing demeanor paired with a nervous energy that hadn't gone unnoticed. He waved to the live audience, smiled at cameras, and then sat down across from Jesse, who leaned in, ready to ask the questions fans had been dying to hear. "You've been on the Bachelor roller coaster," Jesse began, "and I know it's been a wild ride. But tonight, we're talking about you getting real and maybe even feeling smitten. Tell us, Dale, what's going on in that heart of yours?" Dale chuckled, rubbing the back of his neck. "Honestly, Jesse, this season has been eye-opening. I've been meeting amazing people, forming real connections, and, well, there's one person who's definitely made me feel something different. It's hard to describe, but yeah, smitten might be the word." The audience leaned in, sensing the confession. Social media instantly lit up with fans speculating who Dale's mystery crush might be. Jesse raised an eyebrow, teasing, "Smitten, huh? That's a dangerous word in Bachelor Nation. It can change everything." Dale nodded. "I know, and it's terrifying, because I don't want to get ahead of myself. But at the same time, I can't ignore it. I feel a connection that's real, and that's scary, exciting, everything all at once." The conversation shifted to moments from Dale's season, the awkward group dates, the late-night talks under the stars, the private confessions that cameras often missed. Dale recounted a moment during a sunset cocktail where he realized he wasn't just attracted to someone's charm or appearance, he was drawn to their authenticity. "I remember sitting there, and everything else just faded away," Dale said, eyes glinting with emotion. "It felt like the world shrank to just us. I couldn't stop thinking, maybe this is the kind of connection people dream about." The audience erupted in applause, sensing the gravity of Dale's revelation. Jesse leaned back, smiling. "Sounds like someone's feeling something real, but tell me, how are you handling it? Because smitten can make a guy do crazy things." Dale laughed a little nervously. "I've definitely had my moments. I've overthought texts, replayed conversations in my head, and maybe checked Instagram a few too many times." The camera cut to a pre-recorded confession booth clip showing Dale in a contemplative moment during the season. His voiceover narrated, "It's weird. You think you're just having fun, meeting people, going through the motions, but when someone really hits you, you notice. Every laugh, every glance, it sticks. And suddenly, you're not just a bachelor. You're a guy with a choice to make, and a heart that's suddenly aware." Back on set, Jesse smirked. "So, what's next? Are we going to see Dale make a move, or are you going to play it cool?" Dale's gaze dropped slightly before meeting Jesse's eyes again. "I want to be honest, and I want to take the leap. I don't want to have regrets. So, yeah, I think it's time to get real. Time to let this feeling grow, or at least see where it goes." The audience cheered, and the energy on set was palpable. Social media was already erupting with speculation, fan accounts trending phrases like #DaleSmitten and #BachelorRomance. Jesse segued into the next segment. "Let's talk about the other cast members. How have they reacted to your newfound smittenness?" Dale smiled wryly. "Some are supportive, some, well, let's just say they're enjoying watching me squirm a little. But honestly, having friends in the house who know me, who push me to be honest, it's been incredible. It makes opening up a little easier, even when it's scary." There was a montage of behind-the-scenes clips, Dale sharing nervous smiles, laughing at inside jokes, and even a brief awkward dance during a group date. Through it all, his charm and sincerity shone through. Jesse then leaned in for the pivotal question. All right, Dale, here's what everyone wants to know. Who is it? Who has captured your heart? Dale paused, letting the tension build. I can't say just yet, but I promise, when the time is right, the world will know. And hopefully, they'll be as excited as I am. The audience erupted again with a mix of cheers and playful groans. Jesse laughed. Fair enough, Dale. We'll respect the suspense, but I can tell you're feeling something special. And that's what this season and this episode is all about. Getting real, being vulnerable, and embracing the feelings that surprise you. As the show moved toward its final moments, Dale reflected on his journey. A montage showed his growth, from the initial hesitations to the heartfelt confessions, from the laughter to the quiet, introspective moments. In the final segment, Dale addressed the audience directly. Being on The Bachelor isn't just about the dates or the drama. It's about discovering yourself, discovering what you really want, and daring to feel something deeply. This season, I've learned that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to admit when you're smitten. And it's okay to take a chance, even if your heart feels a little nervous. Because at the end of the day, that's what love is. The episode closed with a dramatic montage of Dale walking along the beach, the sun setting behind him, reflecting the hope, excitement, and nervous anticipation of what was to come. The screen faded to black with the text, "Next time on Bachelor Happy Hour, Dale takes a leap of faith. Will his heart lead him to love?" And with that, fans were left swooning, speculating, and completely smitten themselves. The audience's applause still echoed in Dale's mind as the cameras cut to the next segment. The mood shifted slightly, from reflective to playful. Jesse Palmer grinned, leaning into the banter portion of the show. "All right, Dale," Jesse said, "we've seen the serious, vulnerable side. Now let's have some fun. Bachelor Nation wants to see the laughs, the awkward moments, the oops, I didn't mean to do that side of you." Dale laughed, a little sheepishly. "Oh, I think there's plenty of that. Ask anyone. They've got stories." Cue the oops montage. Dale spilling his drink during a group date, tripping slightly over a beach towel during a cocktail party, and attempting to impress a contestant with a dance move that ended in hilarious clumsiness. Each clip was accompanied by playful sound effects and Jesse's signature chuckle. "See," Jesse teased, turning to the audience, "not only is he smitten, he's also human, and sometimes that makes for the best reality TV moments." Dale shrugged, smiling. "I guess if you can't laugh at yourself, what can you do?" Then the show shifted gears again. It was time for a segment the producers had teased all week. Dale Gets Real. Texts, confessions, and reactions. The screen behind Dale lit up with a montage of social media posts, texts, and fan reactions about his romantic journey. "Oh boy," Dale muttered, leaning forward to read one post aloud. "Dale looks so smitten. It's adorable. I need to know who it is." Another read, "He's finally opening up. Dale 2025, taking notes for the history books." He laughed, a genuine warm laugh that made the audience grin. I never realized how much people notice. Every look, every conversation, they're watching. Jesse nodded. Bachelor Nation lives for this. And honestly, it's part of the charm, seeing someone actually feel something instead of playing it cool. But here's my question. How do you handle the attention while trying to navigate real feelings? Dale paused. Honestly, it's tricky. There's pressure, you want to be authentic, but you also don't want to overshare or overthink. And then there's the part of you that just wants to scream, "I like them," and run into the sunset. The crowd erupted into laughter and applause. Social media commentators later called this segment Dale's candid charm at its finest. Next, the episode showed Dale interacting with fellow cast members in behind-the-scenes clips. Some were supportive, teasing him gently about his obvious crush. Others playfully interrogated him, trying to pry out who had captured his heart. One scene stood out. Dale sitting at a private beach dinner with a small group, laughing and holding a drink, while a friend nudged him. "Come on, Dale, spill the beans. Who's got you smitten?" Dale laughed, nervously, swirling his drink. "I can't, not yet, but I promise, when the time comes, it'll be obvious." Later, another clip showed him alone, sitting on a balcony reflecting quietly. His voiceover narrated the moment. "I never thought I'd feel this exposed, but in a good way. There's a thrill in feeling something real, in admitting it to yourself first, and then, maybe, to the world." The episode didn't just focus on Dale's vulnerability. It also highlighted the playful side of the season. A series of clips showed him in Bachelor games, laughing through challenges, joking with other contestants, and occasionally blushing during flirty moments. Fans online were already dubbing him the Smitten Bachelor with a heart of gold. As the episode progressed, Jesse steered the conversation back to the heart of the matter. "Let's talk about the connection. You've been honest about feeling smitten, but what makes it different this time? What sets this person apart?" Dale took a deep breath, his smile softening. "It's not just about looks or chemistry, though that's there. It's about how they make me feel seen. When I'm around them, I don't feel the need to impress or perform. I just am, and that's rare." The audience responded with a mix of cheers and sighs, recognizing the sincerity in his words. Even Jesse seemed moved. "Sounds like this could be a turning point for you," Jesse said. "But Dale, Bachelor Happy Hour isn't just about confessions. It's also about reactions. How have your friends and family reacted to this new side of you?" Dale chuckled. "My friends think I'm hilarious for being so obvious. My family, well, they're proud that I'm finally opening up, even if they tease me relentlessly. Honestly, I think they're excited for me, and that feels good." At this point, the show cut to fan interactions. Tweets, Instagram posts, and TikTok videos flashed on the screen. Fans were speculating, teasing, and cheering Dale on. One particularly viral post read, "Dale's heart is big, his smiles are real, and his smittenness is unmatched. Can we get a spin-off?" Another showed a compilation of his blushing moments, captioned, "Smitten Bale, a content we didn't know we needed." Dale laughed, a little scarily. "I mean, that's flattering, but also a little scary." The final segment of the episode was a heartfelt reflection. Dale addressed the camera directly. "This season, I've learned that getting real isn't easy. It's messy, it's nerve-wracking, and it's exciting. But when you feel something genuine, you owe it to yourself to embrace it. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Smitten or not, I'm going to let myself feel and see where it leads." The camera zoomed out as Dale walked along a moonlit beach, the waves softly crashing behind him. The narration continued. "In Bachelor Nation, it's easy to get caught up in the drama, the competition, the social media buzz. But for Dale, it's simpler. It's about connection, honesty, and daring to feel something real. And that's what makes this season unforgettable." The episode closed with a teaser. Next time on Bachelor Happy Hour, Dale's smitten side faces its biggest test. Will his heart lead him to love or heartbreak? The audience rose in applause, and fans online were already trending hashtags. #SmittenDale, #BachelorHeart, and #DaleGetsReal. It was clear that this episode had struck a chord. Dale's vulnerability, humor, and newfound openness had captured hearts everywhere.